brush my hair wet. I know, like, you shouldn't necessarily. People will cringe and freak out, but I do. To be honest, I usually also just kind of like rip the brush through, but I'm gonna try to not do that for the sake of the video. I'll be gentle, gentle, gentle. So, how have you guys been? I feel like it's been a minute since I've sat and just did like an actual talking video. I feel like I've done a lot of, well, no, I guess 2 videos ago I was talking, but I guess last week's video I wasn't talking, like chit-chatting as much. I hope that you guys were like chill with that. I know some people love the book videos. I know some people like the chit-chat videos. But I love ASMR. That's book related, so I thought it would be fun because it was like a chore that I already needed to do, to go through that bookcase. My hair, I'm realizing, is like sopping wet. Holy crap. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah, let's just jump into like what have I been watching lately. I've been watching, obviously, Love is Blind. I think we talked about that before. So at the time I'm filming this, the reunion is next week, which I'm excited about because the last episode was kind of boring to me, if I'm being honest. It was the weddings, and I just think, like, for the most part, the weddings were kind of boring. I thought they were like sweet. Okay, like, clarification. I thought Taylor and Garrett's was sweet. I think that they really are cute, and there's, you know, little symbolic signs that it was like cosmic that they met, you know. However, Ashley and Tyler, I of course have the same feelings that everyone has. Here's what I'll say. If Ashley truly was lied to, and there wasn't anything that we like missed, and she got married under these like false pretenses, I think she's perfectly in her right to ask for a divorce and, you know, whatever, leave him. However, if she chooses to stay with him and, you know, work through like the problems and work through her marriage, I respect that, because I believe in the institution of marriage. I believe, you know, till death do us part is something that I do feel strongly about, that, you know, unless there are exacerbating, like, serious situations where there's, you know, abuse or infidelity or, you know, things that are simply just not okay, I do think, like, you can work through it, and that you should try, you know, if at one point you said that you were committing your life to this person, and then there's bumps and turmoil, you know, later, I think it should be, you know, you should have expected that, right? I think anybody getting married, you would be delusional if you just, like, thought, oh yeah, we're never gonna have any issues, you know, like, that's crazy. So I believe, you know, if she was not, you know, lied to and, you know, tricked into marriage under false pretenses, I think if she did truly, like, understand the situation, and it's really us as viewers that are just finding out for the first time and thinking, oh my god, this is crazy, then I do believe that, you know, if she wants to stay and fight for her marriage and, you know, whatever, I don't judge her for that. However, if she was, you know, lied to and tricked into marriage, not knowing the full situation, I think she's, like, fully in her right to be pissed and do what she thinks is best. But I'm excited for the reunion to see where everyone kind of stands. I've also just recently finished watching the Scream movies, the Scream franchise. I had seen, like, when it comes to those Halloween, spooky, scary slasher movie franchises, I have seen, like, movies here and there. So I didn't see, like, every Scream movie. I haven't seen every Halloween movie. Those, like, slashers. I think for Halloween I saw the last 3, so, like, the newest ones. I never saw the old ones. And for Scream, I think I had seen, like, the first one. But to be honest, I now have seen every Scream because I decided to get in my scary movie bag once Halloween, like once it was like the end of September, beginning of October. And so I watched it and I was obsessed. And I went through, we're gonna pretend we know how to use those. I went through and watched every movie in the franchise, including the new ones, and I was obsessed. I, like, truly really like them now. I thought as a franchise they did a really good job. Like, something that I really liked was their, like, sort of like movie inception, right? Because the movie is called Scream, the franchise is called Scream. But within the movie, they had a movie about the first movie called Stab. Maybe everybody knows those. Maybe it's me that's, like, literally 20 years behind. Because these movies originally came out in the 90s. But yeah, I enjoyed the fact that it was like movie inception, you know? There were movies about the movie within the movie. I enjoyed that this isn't like a spoiler really, but if you haven't seen it, I enjoyed that the killer, you know, every movie was somebody different. And it wasn't like, if you've seen the Halloween movies, you know, it's just like that same guy that just, like, mysteriously can't be killed, you know? So I just really enjoyed that it was, like, a little more realistic. It wasn't like some demon, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, demons are real. But it wasn't like some, like, you know, demon man that can't be killed and whatever, like, never runs, but is, like, mysteriously still always able to catch up to the people that are running. Like, what is up with that? I don't know. Look at this cute little, like, side. It's for, like, the eye. How cute. Oh, wait. So I have a better idea. I'm gonna put on these little eye patches. I'll put on the eye patches and then I'll, like, roll them. So yeah, I've been watching I already finished the Scream, and then I'm waiting for the reunion for Love is Blind, and then I am also watching Outer Banks. However, I am having to go back and watch season 3 before I can start the new season that came out, because basically Jay and I had started watching this show pretty much together when we first were dating. I remember, like, we were watching the show together. I feel like maybe like I don't know. We started watching it, and basically season 3 had come around and we were, like, kind of bored. Like, we just sort of felt as though they were just always running from something. Like every episode was just them running around. And Jay was like, that's kind of boring. So when he got bored, I got bored, and then I didn't want to watch it alone. But now I decided I do want to watch it. Can I even open this? Oh my god, they're upside down. This is going well. Okay. I guess you just stick it, put it on your eye. But anyway, so I started watching it again when season 4 came out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna watch season 3. I'm gonna see what it's all about. And so I think I'm on like episode like 5 or 6. I'm about like halfway through. One of these is like way more slippery than the other. That's okay. My skin has been so dry, you guys. Like, we haven't even fully hit winter, but we have hit where it's a bit chillier than it had been, right? Like, the mornings are a good 40-50 degrees. And then it's still been getting, like, decently warm in the afternoon. And so, my skin doesn't know what is going on. It's just, like, very confused and very dry, and, like, my knuckles are, like, cracking. But what else? I haven't really been reading anything. I was gonna start Riley Sager's Final Girls, which I think was like his debut, because I really loved The Only One Left, and I just thought, okay, well, why don't I read some more? Whenever I really like a book from an author, I love to read other ones by them and see if, like, I don't know, it was a fluke, or if I do like their books. So I'm listening to that on audiobook, but it's so early. Like, I think I'm still on chapter 1. I'm not sure if I'm gonna love the audiobook version or if it's something that I might want to just pick up and read. These eye patches remind me of the REM Beauty eye patches that came out for Wicked. The Glinda ones. I'm so excited for Wicked. Really am. But yeah, not a whole lot's been going on. I've really just like kind of been working and catching up on some shows and just like staying really cozy and like baking, and I've kind of just been doing all the things that I like really thrive doing in the fall season. So just like baking, watching TV, and cooking dinner and things like that. My hands especially have been really dry. I can get like patches of eczema, especially around my hands or my like wrist area, like right around here. So I'm excited though, because my aunt, she moved a little bit, quite far actually. She lives now like up by Lake Erie in Pennsylvania, and it's like it's still driving distance. Like we're going to drive and go visit her Thanksgiving weekend, which I'm really excited about. I'm not sure exactly which town she lives in, but I know she lives up there, so I'm definitely excited to go see her. And I think my uncle's gonna come, which is, you know, her brother, and Jay's gonna come, and we're gonna just all visit her for a very short weekend, considering how much driving it's gonna take to get there. But this is my new Summer Fridays. If you visual aura. So if you keep seeing me, like, I'm like looking around, like, it's because I'm trying to figure out if I really see it or not, and I do. It's basically like a little ripple in my vision. Little ripple, ripple, ripple in my vision. And it's gonna get bigger and bigger until I can't barely see anything. I should probably go take an Excedrin. I'll be okay. Okay. So the last thing I'm gonna do is put some of this lotion on my face. I just did oil. I'm not honestly a huge moisturizing person in the summer, but it's like in the winter my skin hurts for moisture, so I have to. Sorry, all of a sudden the screensaver on my TV started going and it's like making the lighting all weird. This is the lotion I'm using. I love this stuff. I'm about to go back to using the body wash as well. It's the Amino Daily Moisturizing Lotion. And the body wash, I get it in like the fragrance-free or unscented version. And it's so bizarre, but I swear it's like unscented or fragrance-free because they don't add fragrance. But the ingredients that are in it smell like Sprite. I don't know, it might just be me. I swear it smells like Sprite. It's actually really, really moisturizing. Like I said, my skin is crazy right now because the weather's just been all over the place. But yeah. Also, this is so random, but if you remember, I had said that there was a influencer type couple that lives in my town that I saw a couple of times, and I always said if I ever saw them like out in public I would say hello, and I did. I saw them at the gas station. I saw them at Wawa. And I said hi. And I feel like I was weird. I feel like I accidentally like said something offensive. Like not offensive, but it's just like, okay. I met them and I said, excuse me, and they turned around and I think they immediately knew like why I was saying excuse me, you know. I said hi, I just wanted to say hi. I've seen you guys' videos, and they were like, oh hi, like thank you, like whatever. And I was like, yeah. I was like, you guys are so tall. I was like, you guys are so tall. Like I wasn't expecting it because I'm a pretty tall female. I'm like 5'7" to 5'8". So if I'm wearing shoes that are like a little taller, which I was that day, I'm like easily 5'9" with shoes on. And so I was like, you guys are so tall. They're like, oh yeah, like we get that all the time, you know. Okay, sorry. I guess Jay forgot that I was filming a video and he just came inside. He literally went outside and I was like, hey, can I have 20 minutes? I gotta film. And he's like, yeah, okay. And then he just barges inside. I'm like, babe, I'm filming a video. He's like, oh. And he just froze. He's like, oh, do you have a way to cut this out? I'm like, yeah, I edit my videos, sweetheart, thank you. He's like, okay, well, you said 20 minutes and it's been 20 minutes. I was like, it's been 22 and I need 3 more, thank you. I was like, go upstairs and don't make any noise. So basically I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are like so much taller than I expected. And the guy was like, oh yeah, we get that all the time. And I was like, usually like I'm pretty tall, so I feel like everybody's usually like shorter than me. And then they were like, oh yeah, I was like I feel like I'm like small, like I'm like short, you know. And then they're like, oh, and I said I just didn't realize you guys were from around here. And they were like, yeah, whatever. And then the girl was like, what was your name? And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, like my name's Kat. And she was like, oh my gosh, like so good to meet you, whatever. Then they said thanks for saying hi, and I was like, of course, bye. Left it at that. Left. Why did I realize later on that she had literally posted a video like a few weeks prior saying that she was incredibly insecure about being tall, and like she's significantly taller than most women, and it makes her insecure. And I was like, did I offend her? Like, I freaking hope not. Like, she's gorgeous. gorgeous, by the way. Like, she's tall, but she's like supermodel, like model tall, you know, like she's really, really pretty. So I didn't mean it offensively, and I like hope it didn't come off as offensively. But also, it kind of made me think, like, if there would be 0% chance of this happening, but if one of you guys ever saw someone you thought was me out in public and you wanted to say hi, absolutely say hi. I will be mad if you don't, okay? But you might not want to, because I might look like I don't want to be bothered, or like, you know, like RBF. Everyone always talks about RBF, but like I'll probably have headphones in. No, 99% of the time I'll have headphones in. I'll be talking on the phone with someone. Sometimes I'm just pretending because I have anxiety about being out in public alone. 100% come and bother me and be like, excuse me, hi, hello. Like, I would love that. I would not think it was weird. I would not be offended by anything you could say to me. Like, and so then when I think about that, I think about, okay, I doubt she was offended. Like, they were probably really happy to have somebody come say hello, you know? Like, think about it if the roles were reversed, you know? But, yeah, if you ever saw me out in public and I look, why am I like holding this lotion? What am I doing? But if you guys ever saw me out in public and you wanted to say hi and you're like, oh, she looks like she's on the phone, she look, you know, she's got headphones in, she looks busy. I'm not busy. I'm probably talking to my best friend or my mom, because they're the only people that I talk to on the phone, and like they'll be just fine to be interrupted, and I would literally love to say hello. So that's all. But yeah, guys, I guess this video is over. I did some skincare that I never do. The most that I actually do is I wash my face with my Neutrogena daily scrub, and I put this Aveeno lotion on, and